from Chessington World of Adventures. You might be able to tell it's raining. It's raining here at Chessington, and we are down at the Croc Drop, or whatever it's going to be called, because we're still not really sure, are we? Who knows, who knows? But we're down at the drop tower construction here at Chessington, and a lot has changed. It has actually got a tiny bit taller as they prepare for the kind of opening mouth for the crocodile. And as you can see underneath, the panels are starting to go in place now for the actual theme of it and the actual design of it. And I have to say, it looks stunning. Now, you will have to ignore, obviously, the joining blocks. It is like a Lego set, to be quite honest with you. It's like a Lego set. So it's going to come to the park and it's going to fit over the structure which they've put in place. And as you can see, even though it's raining and it's wet, they are up there working hard to get it done. Now, we're going to take you around, obviously, the Toon Blaster queue to give you a above view of it, and we will also take you around the side and see whether or not we can get a closer view from around there. But it does look really good. It does look really, really good. And when you consider, Kurt, they've got ages to do this. To do this. Assuming the park reopens in March, my guess is this would be reopening with the park in mid-March. They've got months to put this together.
So then, like, could have some extra time to maybe redo some of this.
Yeah, they could redo some of this theme. This is falling apart here.
Right.
It'd be really nice to see, we've said before, all this to get a refurbishment. We don't normally film from over the side, but as you can see, this is falling apart. So yeah, it would be really, really nice. But we're going to take you around now and we're going to show you some of the construction there. Once we've done there, we are going to head down to the Blue Barnacle. There is no change, but we will show you the Blue Barnacle in this video as well once we've done this. But wind and rain, it doesn't matter. These guys crack on. So you can see there the guy is actually painting in the grooves which they've got. So it's not just the big structure going in, even some of the finer detail there, as you saw the gent painting, is going in, Kurt. It's going in. You can't see it from there, but Kurt could see it on if he stood on there. All the little handwriting and bits are coloured in black. So they're getting the theme done really, really early, including some of the finer details, which is amazing. But you can kind of see the circle now, which is taking place around the top structure. And that circle will obviously be home to the crocodile mouth, which launches in. And we've seen already the piping. The piping has now been enclosed. The piping will be home to the mist. Potential water spray, but likely mist, to be honest with you. Very much similar to what Ramesses Revenge had. But looking really, really good, Kurt. Really, really good. Kurt's a bit taller than me, so I should really be sending him up here to see these. So these bits here you can see here are being painted right now. It just looks stunning. It's going to look really, really nice. I mean, obviously, if we said, you know, you've got to ignore the joining marks at the moment. This is all going to be put together nicely. But it's just the fact they're working on it so early in the rain. Of course, we don't know if the ride's in there yet or not. I still think it's in there. I still think the bases must be in there, or certainly the premise for it all must be in there. It's going to be a real pain to get it in otherwise. And then adding the tower blocks wouldn't be that difficult. But it's coming along so fast. I genuinely can't wait to see this area. But I'm really hoping this bit gets a little bit more enclosed and all that is refurbished. But we'll see, we'll see. Let's head around the other side and up to Toon Blaster and see if we can get some more shots. Quick shot. A lot of detail, Kurt.
There is a lot. This painting bit across the end.
Yeah, this new painting piece. So I mean, since we were last here a couple of weeks ago, so much has happened. Like, so much has happened. We said there was a lot of detail going in, but as we said, the little bits of painting have been done. Everything's been joined together. Nice little pumpkin there, Kurt. Celebrate Halloween as well. And you can see it's just constantly working on it all the way around. It really does look fantastic. It really does look fantastic. Now, we haven't set foot down the Blue Barnacle to show you that for a couple of months, to be honest, because very little to nothing has happened. But we do get asked what's going on, and is there any sign of it? You know, it is coming next year now. It's not coming this year. I'm still a bit surprised, to be honest. They didn't want to get it in situ, get it kind of in and working, but you know, at the end of the day, it looks ready to roll. The cabling's in, all the footers are in. You know, it's just got to be plopped into place and then kind of themed around it. Themed around it, Kurt. Yeah, let's theme around it. You can see as well some smoke drifting over. The Vampire's got some smoke on today. Just thought we'd throw that one out there while we were here. But yeah, no work down there. So what you've seen then up at the Croc Drop, or whatever we think it might be called, up in Forbidden Kingdom, is that the structure around the outside is really starting to take shape now. And you can see where the parts are made off site and they're put on and then they're kind of stuck together. And then that will either be finished with a new colour or it'll just be finishing the joints. I'd imagine it'll be finished with a new colour, to be honest with you. And you can then kind of see either side now where it's kind of levelling up to each side. And then you will get the croc head and the drop and the teeth. So here's the entrance to the ride, and again you can see some of the amazing detail that's gone in, and you can sort of see down the side as well, and you can see inside as well that the detail has started. It just looks absolutely incredible. And it's funny because it's a different colour around here. Around the other side is orange, but here is black and blue. So it looks like we might have a variant scheme around the ride. And of course I don't know quite where the queue will be and how close you'll be able to walk to this. Whether you'll be able to get right up against it or whether the queue's going to take up most of it. Yeah, it'll be really interesting to see. So here's a final stance back. Final stance back at the construction at Chessington World of Adventures. For what we've done there, we've come up here, we've had a quick look, we've gone up the top, we've shown you through there, and then we've headed back down to Blue Barnacle to have a quick look there before finishing up back here and coming back. And it looks like even more work's going on. You can see some of the stunning paintwork that's gone on, and you can see here from the sides as well that there's different, but you can also see that it isn't quite finished yet, so there is some work to do. They're sorting out the metal structure at the top. Metal structure will undoubtedly have more plug and play boards going onto it over the next week. We're not back at Chessington now for a couple of weeks, in fairness, until November, so half-term week they're obviously going to work through it today. It's Saturday today actually, working on Saturday, which is you know, good to see. There's definitely a deadline to go, but looking really good, looking really good. Again, as the ride develops, let us know in the comments below. What do you think? What do you think about this drop tower project? Ignore the fact it's a drop tower, and I know people don't seem to like that. But in terms of detail and theming, what do you feel about it? How do you feel this is shaping up? And do you feel this is going to be an asset to the area? And indeed, you know, even if you look at the whole experience, a better experience than what Ramesses Revenge was, certainly in its later years. Let us know in the comments. It's been UK Theme Parks. Thank you for joining us here from Chessington World of Adventures. We'll see you at the next update.